Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Christie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for the collective. So let's see what your houses are saying about you. We're going to do 12 houses, and let's see what's going on for you in each house. We're going to get two, we're going to get one of those and one of those. Okay. Void of the course moon missing. So it's almost like that shift in the energy of the moons going from the beginning of the moon cycle in the beginning of the month to the end of the cycle in that month where that new moon is sitting now. And the full moon is in the beginning of the month. So it's kind of swapped places. So, and we have Cancer, nurturing, comfort, and protection. So, this might be getting you out of your comfort zone. And that is your self-awareness. So, there might be things you're aware of that you need to be doing or that you're blazing through right now, where this awareness of yourself this is something that's going to come through for you. All right. So it's going to get you out of that comfort zone of whatever you've been in, and it's going to start something up for you. So let's just see on your second house. This is your stability, values, resources, your possessions. This is about the dollar dollar. This is what you're growing at this time. Oh, Aries. Huh. We had you sitting up, did we? Any other ones like that? I don't see any. Okay. So let's get you a purple card now. That one looks like it might come out. Lunar eclipse change. I can't make it up. So you're in your second house, you have the Aries and you have the independence, bravery, and passion. So you're going after whatever you are passionate about. Apparently, a big change for you, getting you out of that comfort zone. So it looks like this is where maybe an increase in your dollar dollar might come down. So let's look at, I think, which is about your communication and the way you think. This is your mental journey, your consciousness, your mind. And we have Libra here. So consideration, fairness, and harmony. So you're definitely going to be fair and do things in a way that are balanced. Saturn truth, and it might be time to really look at the truth of the matter in regards to yourself, your money, and your communication or your mental journey, maybe even into your spiritual journey. And this is really going to benefit getting out of that comfort zone because I feel like there's a big shift coming here with that lunar eclipse. This is a big change for you. So let's just get a blue one first. There we go. And this is your fourth house. This is all about that foundation that you hold dearly, maybe even home, where mom's at, destiny, security. All right, we have individuality, self-image, and approach to life. So it looks like you're balancing your approach to whatever you're doing here. Oh, and how you're feeling about your life. So you might be looking at changing up maybe your best life journey. Now, maybe you're thinking about doing vision boards or something that's really going to let you see that final destination, I guess you could call it, that end all be all, where you're going to get to as your best life to live it. And maybe you have a few steps before to get into that. So, and a vision board will really help because it'll help you visualize, especially if you're a visual person that learns that way with images versus words. All right, so let's see here. We have, oh, I gotta do this one first. House for cultural family room or roots, home, peace, and comfort. So this is your home base, is pretty much what it's saying into your integration. So we have house 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're in house 5. And this is all about that integration. So your creative things. This also involves love and romance, how you have your fun, maybe the things you do with your children, maybe even your sex life. So, and the 10th house here is the ending. So you're completing some cycles here in regards to this integration. Now, whether it is actually putting that creativity into life, where you're starting something, maybe you're halfway through something, maybe you're going to be starting something new as you have a business already, and now it's the new part to your business, or integrating something into your business. Now this is where you're going to have fun. This might even be where you find romance. So let's just see here. We have Uranus. So radically change. So that radically changing things. So you're really putting that into movement here in this house. So I do like this for you. This is your service or your health. This is what you do for work. This is what you have in your control, so to speak. I mean, we there are things that are out of our control, but as you analyze things in this house, this is where you're the purist. You're the person that has that underlining um creative, that motive to push things ahead when it comes to work or service for spirit, if that's where you're at. So let's just see here. Virgo, I analyze. Isn't that funny? That's Virgo's house as well, sixth house. And it's analyzing what you're doing here. So you might be changing a few things around to kind of incorporate whatever it is that you are pulling out of your first house, as that change, that radical comfort zone is going to change throughout your houses here. As you go along, you're analyzing and you're making things better. You're balancing things out and you're moving forward towards whatever destiny you have coming through here. So let's look at the partnership and the harmony, the balance. This is seventh house. So I guess six, yeah, we go seven here. Yang, this is all about your. Let me just see something. Is that right above the yin? Oh, no, I thought I had a yin there for some reason. So this is masculine energy. This is protection, expression, doing, and forward motion. So you are stepping into your masculine side here if you are a woman. If you're a man, you're stepping into your masculine side of things, and you are really moving things forward. This is where you have a certain attitude about something, um, about other people's money, the occult, sex, or death, or this is kind of like the mystic here. So this is whatever you're going after that you desire to be doing, that passion. So maybe you're going after a masculine. We have Aries. I am. Okay. So this is going to depend on some type of awareness around you for a masculine here, or you're stepping into that masculine side of yourself and you are gaining some type of awareness. Okay. So this is, maybe you're looking at your appearance, maybe you're looking at your physical attributes, or your personality, or being aware of certain people in and around you. Let's look at the regeneration here. This is your eighth house. So we are looking at partnership here. Sorry, this is all about marriage, relationships, which kind of fits because this is all about being aware of a masculine's personality, or awareness of a masculine. Maybe you are being aware of you stepping into that masculine part of yourself, and this may be to do with relationships, okay? So partners and harmony and that balance. So let's look at your eighth house now that I jumped ahead on. All right, Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imagings. So this might be a really good time to do that vision board if this is where you're at. Neptune sacrifice. What are you needing to sacrifice? Or what is it you might be sacrificing in place of doing these things? Is it going to be time? Is it going to be money? Is it going to be kindness, service, or some type of something you are sacrificing to have that benefit come through, right? So let's look at the ninth house, which is the philosophical part of things. This is how you see things. This might be your ethics or your belief system. religion. This is stepping into that feminine side of yourself. And this is about that intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So this is how you are receptive to certain maybe masculine energies coming in. This might be how you are I want to say your belief systems, they have to kind of fit into whatever principles you have of your value system. So if you value spirituality, then somebody's got to be good with that. They got to be able to come in for you and um, encourage that or be okay with that, if you will. All right, Gemini, I think. So this is how you're thinking about this is that they have to be good with whatever principles. They kind of have to sync up to whatever you have going, match up to whatever your belief system is. You have to have something in common in regards to that for it to be good for you. All right. So we have 7, 8, 9. So this is your 10th house. This is structure. This is your south node. This is your past. So however your reputation was in the past, your career, your business, whatever recognition you may have had, this is your manner. This is how you come across to others in a way. This is your public image. Okay, so let's just see how you use your public image here. Seventh house, and it is partners. So it might be a past partner that you're looking at with that south node. This is destined to release. So needing to release that south node, and this may have been about a partner you had been with in the past. So letting that energy go and letting that move forward from that. You may have been struggling on that aspect of things and maybe pulling that baggage with you along through your relationships. So let's look at here. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is your 11th house, humanity. Let's have your universal values on this. Your um, the love you are received, whatever your hopes or wishes that you are trying to go forward to. I need a different one first. I need a blue one. Thank you. House 5. So this is about having fun, passion, whatever you're passionate about. You're playing, you have maybe children, or you play with children, having a fun time with family members of maybe younger siblings or your own children if you have children. Your confidence and your creativity, and this might be about building those children up in their own image of themselves. Now, integrity, reverence, and service. So, this is whatever you're passionate about, you might be having some type of service, if that's to spirit or if that is to humanity or the animal kingdom. So, having some type of service to help others or animals. It's maybe you are a rescue mission on something here for people or animals or self. I mean, it all depends on how things are going for you in your um, journey here. So let's look at the sacrifice, 12th house. This is all about karma, psychic. Uh, abilities, I guess I was going to say gifts, but more abilities because you can still build your abilities whether you have um, a gift right from birth or not, or if you're gifted in that way. Now, let's see, hidden strengths as well. So, this is maybe something that you are very resilient to. This is about secrets. What else? Your subconscious. So let's look and see what's coming through. We have fire. Is this a blue one too? Okay, so it is. Is this a purple one or a blue one? Okay, so I do have a blue one already, but we're going to put these two together. We have the fire, reverence, and service. So your confidence is really important, and whatever you are passionate about is really important here. You have to be in that positive mindset, that optimism, not that pessimism, right? So, in going forward, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this was your 11th house. So we didn't really, this is your 12th house here, but I want to get a card here for this. Saturn return age. So maybe age is a factor on maybe whatever passion you have, whether it's towards this masculine or a feminine that's coming in for you in regards to a partnership. Um, it's important that you go after whatever you're passionate about and have fun with it. Be in the now of it, not in too much in the future, not too much in the past, but more in the right now. For your 12th house, this is definitely about service and whatever you're passionate about for work. This is whatever you are sacrificing. So you may sacrifice time, um, all kinds of things to do these things for yourself. This is not self care, going after whatever you want for yourself in regards to maybe even psychic abilities. Wow, Venus in love. So this is where love is coming in for you is loving self, loving who you are, loving how you look, everything about yourself, being in that love energy is really key for you to succeed in whatever it is you're passionate about in regards to some type of service you are doing. You have to really love what you're doing, and it may not be what you thought you would be doing. For me, I always thought it was going to be my artwork that was going to propel me forward. I always thought it was going to be an artist, and I thought artist life, geez, that's so hard. Nowadays, it's not so much. I'm with the internet and everything else, but it takes away the experience for me. It takes away the time. I have time constraints then, and I have to have it done by a certain time. And then I tried it as a business when I was in college for pet portraits. And I mean, I started it, but my work was getting in the way, and I was having difficulties with it because then I had time constraints and I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. And I would always thought that that would have been where I would have gone. But it's funny that this is what I end up doing because I've always had an interest in all this. I've always had that connection to this, and I've always had things go on that I knew there was more than just um, our 3D world, right? All right, we have North Node is in reverse. Did I turn these around? Nope. Okay, so Destiny destined to have North Node is in reverse. So that has not come in for you just yet. And I feel like this is important that this gets turned around. So whatever you are doing here, whatever action you are going towards, whatever you're passionate about, whether you have a partner in it or not, I feel like you have that. I'm getting like you have that choice of whether you bring someone in or not into the business. However, for the love aspect, it is there. They may help you out. Maybe they get paid for whatever they're doing. Maybe they work for you. I don't know. It's interesting, but this needs to be turned around. So you may not be at this point yet. And then we have water. So spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. So this might be where your north node lies, is having to do with some shape or form here about your intuition, your compassion, your spirituality, and your emotion. And it's funny that that happens because it's almost like I'm getting psychiatry or somebody that's a counselor or somebody that is able to listen and have that person pour their heart out and be able to assess them and help them move forward. And spirituality really did that for me. I didn't end up going to talk to a counselor. I embraced my spirituality and I had that relationship with spirit instead of a counselor. But I do feel like there's possibilities here for a work, um, maybe even coaching online or doing something along those lines to do with using your intuition. Spirituality may be a part of this for you. using the emotion that you have of feeling that energy and the compassion you may have. You might be an empath here. Um, Maybe you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on in each house. I'm going to give a card to each, and then I'm going to do the money for you and maybe even love. We'll see of how much time. All right. So the void here of this comfort zone, maybe too good to be true, or maybe you have some type of romantic illusion about something to do with work, or could be with people in general. Now, this is kind of coming up crossing for your second house when it comes to this change or getting you out of that romantic illusion. This is where things are going to change here for you. Spirituality might be on your mind at this time, and this is about getting into more of the spiritual aspect of things. Spirituality is the new sexy, is all about new people coming into spirituality and what it means to them, that connection to spirit, um, feeling that connection, and really having that conversation with spirit and getting to know spirit in a different way. Maybe looking at scriptures, maybe it's about whatever it is you value or believe in. And you might even like Buddhism, you might find a different type of religion versus the Bible. Um, but all in all, I feel like as long as you're believing in a higher power, that there is higher power for where we go when we die, I feel like then you're gonna, as long as you believe in spirit, then I feel like you are going to be fine. You will be saved. All right, so we have that change here. Somebody might be looking into this, they might be looking into you. Let's see here. Now, Libra was about this change. This is balancing the truth about how you, this might be that you're kind of in denial of something here and needing to face the truth and balance this truth. Maybe it has something to do with getting away from the area, going on vacation, or this could be that you're needing to get away, a change in scenery. Maybe you're planning to go somewhere. Maybe it's just down the road. Maybe it is into another town or community, or it could be over water. Who knows? You kind of, I'm just reading the cards, so it's up to you to kind of read between the lines, right? Your energy captivates everybody. Cancer, individual self image. Your energy, when you walk in that room, you shift that energy from a negative to a positive. So, whatever was happening in the room prior to you walking in, you know about, you can tell there are some things that have shifted in there. You know something's happened in that room. You're going to pick up on that energy. All right, the 10th house having to do with family, with home, peace, comfort. Let's see. The unknown. No need to fear. You're going to see where spirit's leading you to. I feel like you might be guided somewhere. Let's just see what this says here. This is all about analyzing this change, this radical change that's going to come in for you. So you are quite open to going into the unknown, that spirit's leading the way for you, and you're going to embrace whatever spirit brings forward. You might feel like you're running out of time and you need to make a decision, or somebody feels that way about you. So they may feel like they're running out of time. There's that change coming in, and you're ready for whatever unknown is coming in. I feel like this isn't really an unknown. You may have asked for something or someone to come in with certain attributes or certain personality, and I always advise not to put a name on there, because even if spirit brings in who you want to come in, they still have the opportunity or that right to say yes or no based on their own free will. Everybody has free will. So and if they don't want to be with you, they don't have to be, even though you've called them in. right? So I always never really put a name to anything in particular. I might say what I'm looking for, and spirit may bring in what I'm looking for. So this person is dreaming about you. It could be a masculine here, or you are dreaming about somebody here, maybe about certain things for yourself. Maybe you are dreaming about a certain somebody or wanting to have a certain somebody come in. Doesn't have to be a certain somebody, it can be whoever it is that you're meant to fall in love with that you've asked to come in. So let's see here. What else do we have? Progressive, originality here. And this is whatever you are willing to sacrifice here when it comes to somebody coming in for you. You're going to feel like this is your soul tribe. This is like family. You're going to feel like you've always belonged in this. Let's see, Gemini, I think, and this is intuition and trusting your own intuition, how you're thinking or how you're feeling about this certain somebody or this family that you're getting in. Now, somebody's haunted by you. Uh, I feel like this might be this past person that's coming through here. You have, yeah, destined to release your past partners here with the South Node. It's all about your past. So somebody's haunted by you. You're very attractive and very magnetic with your energy. So let's just keep going. We have Saturn returns. So this could be who you were passionate before. Maybe you have children with this past person or something along those lines that they might be wanting to come back around, or you might be going back around to them. This person is in love with you. Okay, so let's just see what we have here because we have confidence and optimism and integrating and service. So this is all about love. Okay, so it's about not giving too much, possibly as well, if it is about love or what you love to do or be in that energy of love. Okay, so maybe you're going to see about somebody here. This could have been somebody that was in your family. This could be this past person. They may try to come in, and if rejection is the answer, at least they can give themselves permission to move on. Now, maybe it's you that wants to know about this. You might be the past person wanting to come forward, and at least you'll know one way or another, right? And the North Node, whatever you're destined to, somebody's going to be green with envy and jealous. And this may cause a little bit of friction. Maybe they are with somebody right now, but this is something you're destined to do, and somebody's not going to be too happy about this. There's going to be jealousy and negative energy around this. So let's just get one more about this energy here. Yeah, it's time to start living the dream. So I feel like you're reaching for the stars. So whatever it is that you're going after, you're going to get, or this person from the past you might reconsider. Now, things may get hairy at times, but a healthy relationship both challenges and accepts. So it's about how you're going to go about this. And I feel like if somebody's trying to trigger you on purpose, bait you a little on, try to say something to you that they know you're going to get upset about, it's important to kind of take a breath and check the energy and see what this is that's going on. Is it to get a rise out of you to kind of change the energy, or is it a rise out of you to get you into a certain to know that they're affecting you or and if you don't want to play games like this, then you need to specifically say so that look, if this is what you're going to do, I'm walking away, because that's not fair to you to have you in some type of game that they're playing. They may not even be aware that they're doing it. So let's just see here. Eighth house, endings and beginnings. So you may end this out and start new, or this is maybe going to be an ending that you had that you're going to have a new beginning with. So take it however it resonates for you, because I feel like Some of you are willing to go back to the past, and some of you are just not going to do it. Too much happened, too much water under the bridge that you want to leave there. So let's do a quick love, and then we'll do the money. So let's quickly do love yourself first. So this may be something you realized um, from walking away, maybe even from this person. I feel like you're going to trust yourself here in regards to this. There is chemistry. Maybe you're going to go somewhere and see this person's going to end up there. Maybe you're going specifically to their house, maybe to their parents' house, because family is here. There is an attraction between the two of you. So you seem to shift a lot of energy here. You might end up having that conversation with this person, that heart to heart. Now, you might be worried about the unknown, but there's something that is worth waiting for. Somebody feels like they're running out of time here. You're going to heal some family issues, perhaps to do with their family or your own. Let's just see. Maybe your family is not going to understand if you go back. Let's see, getting to know each other. So you might be having dreams where you are astro traveling to them and seeing them in the 5D. Family tribe. So you might try giving your relationship a chance to see. Now, they're haunted by you. Yeah, forgiving and learning. So they may have learned your worth because you needed to learn it as well by the looks of it, by the love yourself first here. So you're a yeah, very magnetic, very attractive. Soulmate is here. This is one of your soulmates. They do have romantic feelings with that I love you card. And there is a lot of passion between the two of you. And it might be that that button gets hit when it comes to that. Maybe you talk about whatever you're passionate about, and perhaps somebody gets you going a little, and you kind of step out of character because you get upset about maybe what they're trying to do or maybe what they're trying to say, but there's some kind of triggering going on. Finances and career. So your financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So things might get hairy. Let's see, but you're going to handle it with a lot of playfulness. You're going to recapture this romance with your inner youth, spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like this might be a bit of a challenge to work through if it is somebody from your past. However, I almost feel like this could be somebody that is in a past life as well, coming and showing up for you. You may feel like you know this person all your life and you just met them, and somehow you step in and they are your soul family, so you're going to embrace them and their family and their friends, and you're going to really feel like you fit in, compared to maybe what you've always felt outside of that family. So let's just see here about your money works, because we do have finances coming up and career. So let's just see what's going to happen here when it comes to this. All right, cards for each house, please, Spirit. And let's see what comes up for you. All right, collective success, choosing the right direction and achieving overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track with I love you first. So whatever it is that's going to get you out of this comfort zone is going to be a success. And loving yourself is huge. Gambling, excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. You're going to, it says the situation is calling you to have faith. So I feel like you're going to have faith. And it's kind of saying don't put too much out, um, if you're not going to get anything back. So chemistry, let's just see what's going on here. Exhausted, feeling financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge, regroup. So, whatever this chemistry is, coming through when you maybe go on vacation. You might be financially drained after this. Whoever you have this magnetic attraction to, you're gonna maybe feel like you've spent too much where you weren't supposed to risk that much. So let's just see how else this is gonna pan out here for you. I just want to kind of put that, come on, over here. And the playfulness, I'll just check here. Hopefully you can still see that. All right, let's see about this heart-to-heart conversation and your money works here. Now, this is also has to do with your energy, how you change the room. Wrong decision, reckless behavior can lead to bad consequence. Think it before you act. So, are you willing to go back? You are changing everybody. You are a force of nature here. You can have anyone you want, is kind of what I'm getting with this. This is this change that's happening here. And this is about how you feel about yourself. Is this person going to make you feel differently about yourself? This is the wrong decision to maybe go back. So you need to think about this first. Is this really where you want to go? Do you really want to go back? There is something worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely as needed. So you're going to end up starting to save. You may decide that it's wrong to try to go back. You don't have much in common, even if you make that decision. Um, don't spend all your money on trying to go somewhere if you can't do it. All right, let's see. Healing family issues. All right, moving up. Career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. So this may be where you are getting out of that. Oh, I like how this showed up here. Don't give away your power to others for them to decide what you should do. And that might be that they might be telling you, what they want to do in regards to these emotions, whatever wrong decision you're going to make, maybe it's about talking and having a heart to heart conversation with somebody from your past. Spirit has someone new coming in for you. So they want you to wait for this. Don't go back, is what they're kind of saying. Don't give away your power because this person might make you feel a certain type of way about yourself. So even if things do get hairy, don't lose that power or control over your new life of walking away from this person. There's a moving up here if you wait for whoever this is. Public face, follow your heart, become who you want to be, and earn that reputation. It's okay to be yourself. So don't make anybody make you feel bad for being authentic or being who you are. Now, getting to know one another. This may be this new person coming in. Yeah, true friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. So you might end up getting to know somebody here and you're be loyal to them. You want that loyalty and friendship. You have a lot of values, and if they can't be loyal to you and they're talking shit about you behind your back, then they're not being loyal to you. If they are doing things that make you feel like you're being torn down instead of lifted up, then they're not accepting you for who you are. They have conditions on their friendship, and that should never happen. I mean, there's always something you're not going to like about somebody, but that's okay because you accept them for their good and their bad and the ugly, and that's how it's meant to be. So you might be saving something. You're forgiving yourself. You're releasing and healing the past. And you're loving your present. It'll give you more to love in the present moment. And saving is big for your future. So now we have a soulmate that's here. And I feel like there's somebody from your past and they're that you may be making a wrong decision to go back. Okay, Spirit's kind of saying if you wait, I got something better for you. Now, this is a new beginning with a soulmate, whether it's from the past, or not, this is partnership here. This is all about releasing the past, destined to release, and it's a partner. So this is going to, if you release that past partner, this soulmate is going to come in for a new beginning. You will start a new job and life, clean sweep over, hit the reset button. So whether you want to reset it with somebody from your past or somebody that you're going to wait for, that spirit has for you. Whoa, if you wait, money matters. Invest your money wisely. So this is maybe investing whatever income you have that has gone to the next level, is going to be really important to hang on, and this is going to help you gain more and more money, for your legacy, whatever you are building. All right. 2, 4. We have two more. We have a perfect fit. So whoever comes in for you is going to be your match, is going to be the person you have written down on paper, all the things that you want from a person for yourself, exactly what you're looking for. And there's got to be love there, and there has to be a connection, attraction. So when you're writing out who you want to come in, make sure you're writing down attraction and love and huge feelings between the two of you that is just undeniable, or whatever the case is. There's going to be some sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. You're getting closer to the end game here of your best life. And it's important that you make the right decisions here. Wow, love affair. Be aware, love affairs at work rarely and well. Don't lose your mind. Wow. Wow, this is a rare love coming in, is what it's saying here. And don't lose your head when it comes to this, like you own that person or that you control some aspect of their life. If you are in a partnership, it should be a team sport here. It's not competing against one another. It's not anything but having that team playing dynamic where you're both in it for the best of each other, for the best common good for one another. You want the best for that person. They're going to be fast changes that show up. Things happen suddenly in a short period, and hurry, take bold steps forward. They have doors opening everywhere for you. And this person, so let's crack the deck one more time. Alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets transform the situation. So, alchemy, so you might be able to feel that energy when you push together. You're going to feel that energy. There's resistance there. Okay. And you can feel that energy force field. Everybody has one. It's science. It's actually, they showed it on a screen of the force field around everybody and their own energy fields. And it's funny because they could show in different colors, and in your auras, that aura also says something about you. So if you've ever really seen auras where you have that sixth sense of that aura coming through from somebody, you might be able to see their aura or feel their aura or tell what their aura is by just seeing a picture of them or seeing them in person. You are going to really feel that energy, and having that alchemy. This is about transforming the situation. So any negative energy to positive energy. And it's all about whatever you put out is what's going to come back. And it's really good to have that understanding that whatever you're putting out there, it's going to come back to you. So always put the good out, always have those good thoughts, always have that wonderful feeling about self. And there's nothing wrong with being good about yourself. All right. So if somebody's saying, oh, you're being, I don't know, you think you're so good or whatever, it's not that you think you're so good. You know who you are, and that's maybe putting you ahead of someone else. they may be a little jealous that you have that confidence. And don't let somebody knock that confidence down because they lack that confidence, right? So always be cheerful, always be wonderful to people, and you will see how you impact those people. Even just smiling at somebody, somebody's going to smile and they're going to brighten that day. They're going to be seen. They're going to feel seen. They're going to know that you saw them and you smiled at them. Okay. And I mean, just in passing, walking, it doesn't have to be for your partner or whatever. It's about mm, just having that good energy. Okay. All right. I think I did everything I needed to do. And yeah, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I would love to have some comments about what you might be wanting to have for readings for your celebrities. And of course, any comments that are out there, please make sure they are on the up and up in that positive way. I don't want no mean girl type of energy coming onto the channel in the chat system. So please be mindful to those in and around. It is supposed to be a safe space for people to be able to come in and view and talk about how they feel about things and not feel like they're being judged by everybody. It's about having that lifting energy. And if you're not quite there, then maybe don't put anything in the chat because really we're looking for those good feelings and that good energy within the chat system. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.